Hello and welcome to Crypto Craze, your source for the latest and greatest in crypto news and education. Today we are bringing you everything there is to know about BRC-20 coins and telling you about the top 3 Bitcoin BRC-20 tokens you need to watch. Since the beginning of the cryptocurrency industry more than a decade ago, Bitcoin has stood out as the most important and influential digital asset. As the market continues to develop, we are seeing the appearance of a variety of token protocols that have been created atop the Bitcoin blockchain. Amongst these, BRC-20 coins have garnered a significant amount of interest recently. The question is, what exactly are BRC-20 coins? And most majorly, how can you get and use them? In order to get started, you need to have a firm grasp on the basics, such as what BRC-20 coins are and the potential use cases of investing them. The BRC-20 standard is a prototype token format that uses ordinal inscription. On March 9, 2023, it was introduced to the public by an unknown creator who went by the name Domo. Tokens based on the BRC-20 standard are fungible and are designed to work exclusively with Bitcoin. It is noteworthy to point out that the BRC-20 token standard, in contrast to other famous token protocols on EVM blockchains, lacks the use of smart contracts. Rather, it enables people to preserve a script file on Bitcoin, which can then be used to correlate tokens with particular amounts of satoshis. Users can employ BRC-20 tokens, which integrate JSON data within ordinal inscriptions to deploy, mint, and transfer tokens. Are the users excited about its launch? The audience for Bitcoin has shown immense concern in BRC-20 tokens, although these tokens are simply an experimental form of fungible currency. Ordinal infrastructure vendors involving digital currency wallets and markets have started integrating BRC-20 to enable their customers to generate and sell them. BRC-20 tokens are the best example of the influence that can be gained through open-source organizations. When an engineer presents a fresh thought and makes it available in an open-source format, the notion can evolve and begin to take on an identity of its own, since others who are interested will continue to test the limits of the experiment. In an atmosphere that is so open and encourages collaboration, there is the opportunity for huge breakthroughs that can exceed the limits of the technology underpinning them. The question now arises of when and how the idea of creation of BRC-20 came. In September 2020, the cryptocurrency exchange company Binance introduced an unexpected new technology called BRC-20. BRC-20 is a successor to Ethereum's blockchain that is faster and less costly. BRC-20 rapidly gained favor among designers and clients, and it emerged as a central location for DeFi-related activities as a direct result of its popularity. It is attractive because it is simple to use, has low costs, and is compatible with the resources and architecture that are already in place for Ethereum. Ordinals and inscriptions were utilized to create the BRC-20 token standard, initially stored on the Bitcoin-based chain. Consequently, the creation of the Ordinals protocol resulted in the birth of this token standard. The Ordinals protocol, in return, enables consumers to maintain any type of data on the Bitcoin blockchain. BRC-20 tokens can now amazingly be used in DeFi. A disadvantage of Bitcoin is that its architecture could be more complex and relaxed, which hinders the creation of decentralized protocols and apps that can be used on the network itself. Tokens based on the BRC-20 standard hold great potential for years to come in terms of adding expansion and volatility to the Bitcoin network. Can these coins be joined with some other framework? Yes, surely these coins can be combined with DeFi exchanges, agricultural standards, and GameFi if extra capabilities are incorporated into their design. BRC-20 tokens can also be used in peer-to-peer transfers. Tokens based on the BRC-20 protocol can also be exchanged directly between users' electronic wallets on the distributed network, just like Bitcoin does. For your knowledge, do know that transaction charges are collected in Bitcoin since the BRC-20 blockchain uses Bitcoin as its underlying currency. Well, now let's get to our main topic of the video: the top 3 Bitcoin BRC-20 tokens. First, we have ordinals, which proved to be one of the earliest ventures to use the BRC-20 standard, constructed on top of the ordinals protocol. Thanks to this protocol, customers can keep track of data on the Bitcoin blockchain with this Layer 2 solution. Users are not restricted by the number of blocks they are allowed to use. It does this using a process known as minting, which generates a new currency with a distinct ID and keeps details about the coin in its metadata. After that, the currency can be delivered as an ordinary transaction on the Bitcoin network, which gets validated as usual. It is necessary to have the ordinals token, also known as ORDI, to shell out for the minting charges and all additional offerings provided on the ordinals platform. ORDI also allows members to vote on proposed changes and enhancements to the protocol. An interesting fact about this one is it has an aggregate supply of 21 million coins, exactly the same as the total number of Bitcoins that can ever be produced. Next up, we have Pepe. Pepe is a token that depends on a popular meme that can be seen on the web. It was Pepe the Frog that sparked the idea for it. This token honors the history and society of Bitcoin in a way that is both joyful and lighthearted. The total number of Pepe tokens is roughly 420 trillion. Initial users received a free share of them, equal to 1/5 of the total. The remainder was stored away for future use in product creation and advertising. The price of Pepe and the trading volume have increased extremely quickly. The initial investors generated a substantial profit from the venture. Pepe gave them a return of approximately 39,000% in the first month they used it. It has an estimated value of more than $445 million, making it one of the most valuable BRC-20 tokens. Many individuals are interested in purchasing Pepe because they believe it has the potential to become the third major meme coin. And last, we have Pizza. Pizza is another leading BRC-20 token built on top of the Bitcoin network and functions there. The long-standing event of the very first Bitcoin consumption, which took place on May 22, 2010, when a pair of pizzas was traded for 10,000 Bitcoins, catalyzed the development of this concept. To manufacture tokens and add supplementary data to Satoshis, the tokens use the ordinal annotations of JSON data. Each pizza token has a unique number and may be used as a collectible or as a piece of digital art. What is the total number of pizza tokens that can ever be created? It is capped at 21 million, and their current market value is approximately 3.56 million. Pizza tokens belong to the several BRC-20 tokens established as an experimental mechanism to manufacture and move tokens on the Bitcoin protocol. Pizza tokens can be used to pay for goods and services on the pizza platform. Moving further, everyone would surely be thinking about whether using BRC-20 tokens affects the fees and transactions associated with Bitcoin. The answer for it is right here. Because of its widespread use, the BRC-20 token market has recently witnessed substantial expansion. The technology appears to have a great pledge since its cumulative market cap is now at $600 million, and there have been over 24,000 tokens issued. On the other hand, the limits it currently faces may make its expansion and development more difficult. One of the areas for improvement of the BRC-20 coin is the sheer quantity of its blocks, which might cause traffic on the network and result in higher gas expenses. On May 8, 2023, the Bitcoin network announced that there were more than 300,000 waiting transactions and that the gas fee got to an all-time high of $30. This is since ordinal inscriptions add token protocol data straight to the blockchain, taking up a substantial amount of block space in the process. In addition, the BRC-20 blockchain does not currently provide connectivity to smart contracts or Ethereum virtual machines. This prevents users, including developers and patrons, from taking advantage of Bitcoin's maximum potential. Now, let's talk about the future of BRC-20. The demand for BRC-20 is growing at a breakneck pace. In the realm of cryptocurrencies, the total amount of unique tokens that adhere to the BRC-20 standard has already reached over 14,000, and this figure is only expected to increase in the near future. BRC-20 is shaping up to be an entirely novel era, and the market capitalization of its tokens is getting dangerously close to reaching $1 billion. In addition to this, the group responsible for BRC-20 is undergoing quick development, and they have vowed to improve the capabilities of it, which is going to render it simpler for producers to build tokens utilizing BRC-20. As the blockchain and cryptocurrency market continues to develop, we should expect to observe an increasing number of tokens and financial services that employ BRC-20. To summarize, there is a strong possibility that BRC-20 will have a prosperous future and play an important part in the global spread of cryptocurrencies. With all the information you received, would you be interested in buying a BRC-20 token? And which one would be your first priority to buy? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.